I believe, Mr. Kelly, if you're present, as the usual sign when you prepared for us to start. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. We will formally open this meeting of the Illinois Board Review for today, February 24th, 2026. Before we get started, there are several preliminary matters that we must address. For those of you who have joined us virtually, please be reminded that this is a formal hearing. So that means that one, you cannot be riding in a vehicle. If you're in a vehicle, you must be stopped and parked in a safe place. If you are moving, we will not hear your case. Secondly, you must be dressed appropriately and you cannot be reclining in your bed or your easy chair. You must be upright and focused on the meeting. Gentlemen, please do not wear your hats during the session. No eating, no drinking. And we require you to act as if you were in the room itself. So it's really important. And then finally, please be aware that these proceedings are being recorded by a court reporter as well as the system, and it cannot get a clean notes if people are speaking across one another. So you can't speak over anyone. You will be given an opportunity to express your concerns and to present your case. So everyone will do that. So just please be patient. Finally, if your matter is noted as moot or moot complied, that means it's done for today. You may exit the hearing and go on about your day. This is a public hearing, however, so if you want to remain with us till the end, you're welcome to do so. We will begin by hearing from the Law Department regarding uncontested matters. Uncontested matters will be presented for the record by the Law Department, after which we will take a short executive session and return for the regular list. So, who do we have today for the uncontested matters?
Good afternoon, members of the board. Jim Kelly, Kelly, on behalf of the city.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kelly. What do you have for us?
Starting with number 3, 2025-1360, 4058 West Girard Avenue, appellant Jose Vargas. That's an agreement for a city affirm and a 90-day stay of enforcement.
City affirm, 90-day stay. Thank you.
Number 4, 2025-1379, 1830 West Champlost Avenue, Brenda Burrell. Agreement, city affirm, 6-month stay of enforcement.
Thank you.
Number 5, 2025-1384, 457 East Wyoming Avenue, Fausto Pena Pichardo. That's a appellant's continuance request, unopposed by the city. We would just ask that it be marked must be tried at the next listing.
This is the second listing, correct? Referencing number 5? Number 6, my apologies.
It's the same request for both cases for 5 and 6.
Okay.
It's the same appellant.
Both are second listings. And we got this request from the attorney, Mr. Vaccaro?
Correct.
Okay. All right, we'll for 1384 457 East Wyoming Avenue, we will continue that matter. It must be heard. For 1385 459 East Wyoming Avenue, second listing, this will be continued with must be tried next listing.
Chairman Woodson, Lynn Riddle, Huber Board Council. I think there was a note that there needs to be a Spanish interpreter on this one.
Not for either of those. The Spanish interpreter was for number 3.
It was in the request. I think he put it, the attorney, when he put it in the request, I think he put in that he needs a Spanish interpreter.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that, does it say that, Gabby?
It's not on our notes, but we'll, the administrator will respond.
Make sure that gets put.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Mr. Kelly?
Thank you. Number 7, 2025-1441, 2544 South 67th Street, Maboso Wesich. That's an agreement for a city affirm and a 60-day stay of enforcement.
60-day stay. Thank you.
Number 8, 2025-1502, 202 East Girard Avenue, Gregory Walton, moot.
Moot. Thank you.
Number 9, 2025-1504, 1171 Moorfield Road, Barbara Lombardi. That's an agreement for a city affirm, 6-month stay of enforcement.
Thank you.
Number 10, 2025-1970, 2525 East Clearfield Street, William Arnold, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 11, 2025-1972, 6443-49 Van Dyke Street, Jean Schluth, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 13, 2025-1995, 1813 Chandler Street. I'm just going to spell it Ramatoulaye, last name Diallo. That's an agreement for a city affirm 60-day stay of enforcement.
Thank you.
Number 15, 2025-1999, 1923 Denny Street, William Matunda III. That's an agreement for a city affirm $150 fine.
Thank you.
Number 16, 2025-2000, 1923 Denny Street, William Matunda III. That's an agreement, city affirm 90-day stay of enforcement. Number 21, 2025-2034, 114 North Beechwood Street, appellant Gail Prey. That's been transferred to the zoning board.
So this is withdrawing the Blair appeal?
I don't believe that they've withdrawn the appeal, but just that it has been transferred to the zoning board. They said that we should get a scheduling notice.
Yeah, but we don't have the authority to transfer anything. And so they have to withdraw this matter and apply it to the ZBA. I would think.
So this is my case. I was under the impression that the zoning board would be scheduling it.
And it may be, but in terms of this appeal, they have to take specific action regarding this appeal.
Okay, we have not had a conversation about that. Maybe it's best then to continue it and we can resolve it
Yeah,
in the
we'll
meantime.
continue it for the day. But just inform them they need to make a decision with you in terms of how to handle the appeal to Blair.
Okay, understood.
Okay? Yeah. Yeah, the administrator? Okay, all right. Okay. That's not for the record.
Next is number 23, 2025-2043, 4521 Salem Street, Janine Cavello, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 24, 2025-2046, 4352 Dexter Street, Louise Wright, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 25, 2025-2049, 1815 South 20th Street, Daniel Katz, moot complied. Number 26, 2025-2066, 2517 South 12th Street, Stuart Marjoram, moot.
Thank you.
Number 27, 2025-2078, 1734 South 53rd Street, Sade Bentley. That's an agreement for a city affirm, and it's a bill. It's a $78.05 fine.
78.5, fine. Okay, thank you.
Number 28, 2025-2079, 1734 South 53rd Street, Sade Bentley. Agreement, city affirm, 90-day stay of enforcement.
Thank you.
Number 29, 2025-2089, 3513 Hamilton Street. Just appellant's name, HarvenkAur, last name Kathari. That's moot, issued in error.
Thank you.
Number 30, 2025-2110, 6407 Shellwind Avenue, Triple R Home Buyers LLC. That's an agreement, city affirm, 6-month stay of enforcement.
Thank you.
Number 32, 2025-2120, 1620 North Franklin Street, Javion Murray, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 33, 2025-2135, 7522 Haverford Avenue, Lily Lee, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 34, 2025-2139, 106 Vassar Street, Yvonne Reddick, moot complied. Number 35, and this is for 35 through 40, 2025-2165.
Wait, I'm sorry. It's 35 through what number?
40.
35 through 40. Okay.
4030 Powelton Avenue, E&C Contractor, Inc. Appellant's continuance request unopposed by the city.
Okay, so 2165 would be continued. 2168, 213 South 53rd Street would be continued. 2540, 4030 Powelton will be continued. 2167, 4030 Powelton will be continued. 2538, 5640 Woodbine Avenue will be continued. And 2539, 5640 Woodbine Avenue will be continued. And the city has no objections.
Correct.
Thank you.
Next is number 42, 2025-2178, 2240-48 North Broad Street, Uptown Entertainment and Development Corporation, moot.
Thank you.
Number 43, 2025-2195, 5425 Gaynor Road, Brenda and Irvin Ruffin, moot complied.
Thank you.
Number 44, 2025-2209, 109 Pine Street, Sally Katz, moot. Number 45, 2025-2210, 109 Pine Street, Sally Katz, moot. And number 46, 2025-2211, 109 Pine Street, Sally Katz, moot. Number 48, 2025-2267, 765 North 39th Street, Ibrahim Karabatic, doing business as IK1 Group LLC. That's been withdrawn by the appellant.
Thank you.
And number 49, 2025-2268, 765 North 39th Street, Ibrahim Karabatic, doing business as IK1 Group LLC, withdrawn by the appellant.
Thank you.
And number 55, 2025-2578, 1755 South Taylor Street, Saeed Patel, moot complied.
Thank you.
And I do believe colleagues may have others.
Okay. Anyone in the room with a non-contested matter for the record?
Good afternoon, members of the board. Lee Bagelman on behalf of the city.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bagelman. What do we have?
I have an agreement for cases number 1 and 2 on the list.
Okay.
Attorney Jennifer Bizidlo, I think, is on the Zoom and can confirm. I'll
Okay.
read each one individually, but it's the same agreement.
Okay.
It's case number 1, appeal number ending in 1127, address 6322 Sackett Street, appellant Prosperity Investment LLC. Shall I read number 2? Also, the terms are the same for both.
Okay.
So case number 2 as well, appeal number ending 1129, address 6320 Sackett Street, appellant Prosperity Investment LLC. Both cases 1 and 2 on the list are going to be marked as a city affirm. There is going to be a stay of enforcement while the appellant is engaging in the zoning process to legalize the use of the subject premises as an event space. That stay is going to continue on the condition that appellant agrees no events are going to be held in the subject premises before the proper zoning use permits and certificate of occupancy are obtained. The stay is going to expire once a certificate of occupancy the stay is going to expire, if the department observes an event taking place in the subject premises prior to those things being obtained, or within 2 months of appellant obtaining a zoning permit legalizing the use of the subject premises.
And what if the ZBA turns them down?
Then the stay.
So there's 3
continues.
reasons.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. All right. Ms. Bizildo, my apologies for mispronouncing your name. Do you confirm that in fact that's the substance of the agreement?
I confirm.
Okay, thank you very much.
Great. I'll email this agreement into Fourth admin.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Is anyone else in the room with the uncontested matter for the record? If not, is there anyone remote with an uncontested matter for the record? Please use the raise hand symbol and we will acknowledge your presence. Anyone present? Okay, if there's no one present, well, sir, I'm referencing anyone who is an attorney representing the City of Philadelphia Law Department. And so we will answer general questions when we return after the executive session. Okay, just for the record, just want to acknowledge that we have Board Member Ava Westfield who is attending remotely. We do have a quorum, so we will proceed in a few moments after we return from our executive session. We're off the record. Prepared now to go back on the record. So, Mr. Kelly, when you're prepared for us, please give us the usual sign. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're back on the record. We will now, we have several matters that the board will raise, and then we will go to our list to hear those. So just want to quickly go through this several matters that we've raised. 1973, number 12, and never mind, strike that. Number 18, 20112 4421-51 North Phillips Street. Who's representing the city? Number 18, Alan Burns.
Chris Johns for the City of Philadelphia.
Good afternoon. Is Mr. Burns present? Alan Burns, are you present? The issue here is that we understand that this is an LP that owns this property, and so we're concerned that an attorney is required. Mr. Alan Burns, are you present? Okay, please confirm service.
Appellants in this matter listed 4300 Rising Sun Avenue, Philadelphia, PA on their appeal application. Notice of today's hearing was sent to that same mailing address on January 8th, 2026.
Okay, there's been no response. What is the city's pleasure?
The city would just like to make a note too that according to the inspector, they had made calls to the company regarding the graffiti issues at the property, which they received no response. The city is going to ask to be marked as city of firm, failure to appear.
Okay, thank you very much. Ms. Penn, what time do we have? 1:23. We will now poll the board regarding HA 2025-002012 4421-51 North Phillips Street, Alan Burns. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Ms. Westfall?
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That matter is resolved. Okay. Next concern is number 22. That's 2035-1517 Chestnut Street, Zakin Realty Trust. Who's representing the city in this matter?
Good afternoon, members of the board. Lydia Anderson on behalf of the city.
Good afternoon, Ms. Anderson. Is anyone present representing Zakin Realty Trust? Zakin Realty Trust. Anyone present? Okay, let's confirm service.
Appellants in this matter listed 1215 Sansom Street, Philadelphia, PA on their appeal application. Notice of today's hearing was sent to that same mailing address on January 8th, 2026.
Okay, Ms. Anderson, what's your pleasure? No one's responding.
The city would ask that this be dismissed for failure to appear.
Okay, what time do we have, Ms. Penn?
1:25 p.m.
1:25 p.m. We will poll the board regarding HA 2025-002035-1517 Chestnut Street, Zakin Realty Trust. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 Nobody can hear you.
Thank you. We probably need, yes, Mr. Jefferson, would you restate your vote, please?
Yes, dismissed for failure to appear.
All right, thank you.
Oh.
Number 41, 2171 7415 Stenton Avenue.
Excuse me, Board Administrator?
7415 Stanton Avenue.
I'm right here.
Aladdin Alley.
I'm right here.
Okay, who said right here? Oh, okay. I think he's muted. Am I wrong?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Sir, you're in a vehicle. Are you parked?
Yeah.
Okay. Please raise your right hand so that you may be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth to help you God?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, our concern here is that according to our records, the property 7415 Stetton Avenue is owned by a corporation. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Okay. The fact that it's owned by a corporation means that you must be represented by legal counsel in these proceedings. You understand that, correct?
Yeah.
Do you have a lawyer?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I have to have a lawyer.
It's written very plainly on the violation notice itself. Okay, in response from the city.
Lee Bagelman for the city of Philadelphia. Only response, just to be precise for the record, the violation notice was issued to the property owner as well as the occupant, which is Holiday Pizza and Grill Inc. That's the party on the violation notice, and it's the city's understanding that it is a registered corporate entity in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So no other response from the city.
Okay, so we will give you a short continuous, sir, to hire an attorney to represent you in these hearings, okay?
Okay.
I'm also happy to jump in a breakout room with the appellant.
Sure. If you hold on a moment, we can put you and the city's attorney in a breakout room. There may be a way to resolve this. But for
Okay.
the record for today, it will be noted as continued unless you come back to us with something else. So we'll hold it open until the end of the hearings today.
Great, understood.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next matter is number 47. That's 2250-3254 Belgrade Street. Joseph Anton. Who's representing the city?
Good afternoon, board members. This is Maria Aquino on behalf of the city.
Afternoon. Mr. Joseph Anton, are you present? A-N-T-O-N.
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There's a different name on you, but that's okay. Sir, the issue here is that, well, raise your right hand so that you may be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the issue we're having here is that the property is not owned by you according to our records. Is that the case?
That's the case. It was my sister's and it's been left to me in her will. And since she's passed away over a year, I basically have done nothing with it since since her
Okay.
death.
So have you had the deed transferred to your name?
No, not technically yet. No, it has not.
Okay. Technically or not, you're not the registered owner, so you
Okay.
can't take any action. You need a lawyer to represent the estate, and/or you need to have that deed transferred before we can proceed.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the issue there? I don't.
The issue is that
clear.
your name isn't on the deed.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Okay, any response from the city?
No response.
Okay, so given that, sir, we're going to give you a short continuance. You can either hire an attorney to give you advice to determine how to proceed, okay?
Okay.
All right, that matter, just for the record, HA 2025-002250 3254 Belgrade Street is being continued.
Thank you.
Very much. Have a good afternoon.
You too. Bye-bye.
I think that's all of our preliminary matters that we had concerns about. Yeah, that's right. We do have one additional matter that I overlooked. That's number 50. 2303-8221 Germantown Avenue, Shang Li, who's representing the city.
Lydia Anderson on behalf of the city.
Good afternoon, Shang Li, Chuong, last name L-E. Anyone present representing the interests of 8221 Germantown Avenue? Anyone present? Anyone present? Okay, no one is responding. Let's confirm service.
Appellants in this matter listed 4324 Malta Street, Philadelphia, PA on their appeal application. Notice of today's hearing was sent to that same mailing address on January 8th, 2026.
Thank you very much. No one's responding, Ms. Anderson. What's your pleasure?
The city would ask that this be dismissed for failure to appear.
Okay, what time do we have? 1:31 p.m. We will poll the board regarding HA 2025-002303, 8221 Germantown Avenue. Sean Lee, this matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 All right, thank you very much. Okay, I believe, do we have any other preliminary matters? We do? Okay. Ms. Anderson?
Yes,
Oh, you have a preliminary
I
matter?
do.
Okay.
Matter number 19 on today's list, appeal ending in 02014, address 8661 Thoron Ave. That appeal is moot complied.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Aquino, what do you have?
This, a continuance request on number 20, appeal ending 2028. Yes, concerning 141 East Coulter Street, appellant Lena Chandler. Mr. Carl Chandler is on the call today on behalf of his mother, the appellant. Mr. Chandler? He
I
was on the-
see
he was
a
on the
muted
phone
matter.
Earlier.
Mr. Chandler, if you could unmute yourself and
I'm
respond.
here, Your Honor.
Wait, Mark, are you engaged in medical
I've
procedure?
been waiting for a long time. I just
That's
got.
not my question. That's not my question.
Can't
Are you
hear you.
engaged in a medical procedure?
No, I'm finishing up as we
You
speak.
can come in the room.
Okay, we're finished. I dislocated my shoulder, sorry.
Okay, the city has a request, I guess, on your behalf. So would you continue to explain that, please?
Sure. So, I spoke with Mr. Chandler earlier today. He stated his mother is in the hospital.
Okay,
And unable to attend today's hearing, so we're not opposed to a continuance.
okay. All right, Mr. Chandler, then, do you have any idea how long your mother would be hospitalized?
Her treatments is gonna last for about another 30 days.
Okay, so we should probably continue this beyond 60 days.
Okay,
Okay, all right, please note for the record that HA 2025-002028, 141 East Coulter Street, Lena Chandler is being continued for at least 60 days. Any objection from the city?
No objection.
Okay, thank you. All right,
Thank
this
you.
matters continued. Sir, you excused for today.
thank you.
Okay, anyone else?
Good afternoon, members of the board. Thomas Guliuzza for the city.
Good afternoon, Mr. Galutza. What do you have for us?
I wanted to bring the board's attention to appeal number 12 on today's list. This is HA 2025-00-1973 at 1228 West Oxford Street.
Okay.
The appellant is a Mr. Ruben Rivera. However, the property is owned by a Daisy Toledo, and the violation notice was sent in her name.
Okay, is Mr. Ruben Rivera present?
Yes.
Okay, for some reason, I'm not seeing you. Oh, okay, Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
please raise your right hand to be sworn. Right hand.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay, the city is raising a standing issue, Mr. Galutzi.
Chair. Request to recuse myself for this case.
Okay, all right, thank you. Please note that my colleague has recused himself from this hearing and will be exiting until we complete this preliminary examination. Mr. Galutza, you have any questions for the appellant?
Mr. Rivera, the city is wondering why you filed this appeal. This appeal is not in your name.
The reason I filed the appeal because I live here with my wife, and that call was given to me from my father-in-law, and he passed away. We've been trying to get the paperwork done. That's why I appealed it, because I told her to do it, but she said that for me to do it because it was my car. I mean, I really don't know how this stuff goes, but that's the
I
reason
see.
why I did it.
And just to confirm, what is your wife's name?
Daisy Toledo.
Okay, I understand. All right,
I live here as well.
I see. And are you on the deed, sir?
No,
Okay.
Is Daisy Toledo on the deed?
yes, she owns the house. That's my kid's mother.
Oh, so Daisy Toledo is the owner of the property.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
I guess then she should be the one submitting the appeal, but the violation was written to who?
The violation is written to Mrs. Toledo.
Miss Toledo?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Daisy Toledo.
Okay, so you're gonna have to refile this under her name since she's the owner of record.
Okay, well, I mean, I just had a question. I mean, I could do it by just so I
Well,
could
but we
notify
really
the
can't, excuse me, sir, we really can't entertain questions because this is a formal hearing. What I would recommend you do is call or connect with the inspector that's noted on the violation notice.
Right.
Contact them or contact Mr. Galitza, who is the attorney representing the city, and ask any preliminary questions that you may have, okay?
Yeah, but even if I live here and I have all my mail here, I can't.
But because your name is not on the deed, we can only deal with the owner of record or a
Okay.
lawyer,
Okay.
okay?
Yep.
All right.
So I guess
Okay,
we'll
so
wait
that
for it.
that for in terms of this matter, then what do you recommend we do with this case?
I would defer to board's counsel on that.
Yes.
Lynn Riddlehuber, Board Counsel, I would continue this to see if he can put his name maybe on the vehicle. So why don't we have a short?
It's not the vehicle, it's the property itself.
Oh, no, but sorry, on that, so.
Yes.
Mr. Rivera, is
Yeah.
Ms. Toledo capable of filing an appeal in her name?
Yeah, she can, but that's the whole problem we was having because her father passed away and gave
No,
me
no,
the
I'm
car.
sorry. No, the question is your wife capable of, one, filing the appeal and appearing before the board? She's not ill or incapacitated, is she?
Yes, she can.
Okay, then I would suggest that the appeal be withdrawn and your appeal be refiled by your wife as the deed is in her name.
Note that it probably will be a late appeal, though.
Yeah, it'll be a late appeal.
Well, given the standing matter, we can just dismiss it.
Yeah,
correct?
you dismiss for lack of standing, correct?
Yeah, so Mr. Galitza, we need to hear from you regarding our action regarding dismissing for lack of
Yeah,
standing.
The city has no objection to dismissal for lack of standing.
Okay. So we will note the record that this appeal has been dismissed for lack of standing. And do I need confirmation from my colleagues?
You have to vote on it. You're going to vote.
Okay. So let me do this. Let me poll the board regarding HA 2025-001973, 1228 West Oxford Avenue, Ruben Rivera. This matter is dismissed for lack of standing.
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 Thank you very much.
My thanks to the board.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Rivera, you excuse, that matter's resolved. You and your wife work out her submitting a new appeal, okay?
Yes. Well, I have to wait for anything in the mail. I could just contact the people that I did on this paper here.
Yes, contact the people on the paper and get some advice from them, okay?
All right. I appreciate you guys and thanks for your time and thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Let's call our regular matters and that early request.
Really quick, though, I'm going to move the board's attention back to case number 41 as there was an agreement made on that case.
Okay.
So that is number 41, appeal ending 002171 for 7415 Stenton Ave, appellant Aliden Ali.
Okay.
Good afternoon, members of the board. Lee Bagelman on behalf of the city. This matter, number 41, does not need to be continued. I've reached an agreement with Mr. Ali. It's going to be a city affirm with a 30-day stay of enforcement.
30-day stay? Okay. All right, thank you very much. The appellant is still with us or not? Mr. Ali, are you present? Okay. He's not here, but we'll accept your word for it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You'll submit that then?
Once it's signed, I will submit that, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. We will now call our cases in regular order. Yeah. It's number 52.
Moving the board's attention to number 52 on today's list, appeal ending 002464 for 5823 Ashland Ave, appellant Dana Cohen.
Hi, I'm here.
Okay, just one moment. Who's representing the city?
Good afternoon, members of the board. Thomas Guyutsa for the city.
Good afternoon, Mr. Galitza. Do you have any witnesses today?
I do, yes. Inspector Brandon Banks.
Okay, so, ma'am?
Yes.
Give us your name again and raise your right hand to be sworn.
My name is Dana Cohen.
Okay, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down. Your witness, Mr. Banks, are you present? Oh, he's in the room. Okay. Make sure that the light's on. There's a little pad there. Okay, and pull it close to you, sir. Give us your name again, sir.
Inspector Brandon Banks.
Brandon Banks. Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth so help you God?
I do.
All right, thank you. You can place your hand down. Okay, Mr. Galitza, please proceed.
Thank you. Inspector Banks, could you please state your job title for the record?
Yes, I am a court inspector for the litigation support unit.
And, oh, I apologize. And what department with the city are you employed by?
Litigation support unit,
And how long have you been with the city?
a little over 2 years.
All right. In your job duties, are you familiar with the Eclipse record system?
Yes, I am.
All right. And did you review the Eclipse records for the property address that we are here to speak about today?
Yes.
All right. Do I have the board's permission to share my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Beautiful. All right. Directing the board's or directing your attention to exhibit listed as Exhibit A. Mr. Banks, do you recognize this document?
Yes,
And could you please identify the document for the board?
yes, this is a site violation notice.
All right. And who was the site violation notice issued to? If you are having difficulty seeing, I can adjust the size of the
Yeah, if you
document.
could do that. for-
Certainly.
Cohen Dana.
All right. And could you please inform the board of the address listed on the document?
Yes, 5823 Ashland Avenue.
Thank you. And what is this a violation for?
This is for exterior high weeds in the front yard area of the property.
All right. And is there a photograph on the violation notice?
Yes, it is.
All right. And is that photograph a photograph of the front of the property that is depicted on the violation notice?
Yes, it is.
All right. Could you please provide some more information about the exterior area weeds violation? What constitutes a exterior area weeds citation?
Yes, Philadelphia language states all premises and exterior property shall be maintained and free of weeds or plant growth in excess of 10 inches. All obnoxious weeds shall be prohibited. Weeds shall be defined as all grasses, annual plants and vegetation, other than trees, shrubs provided. However, this term shall not include cultivated flowers or gardens.
All right. Thank you. And just to be clear, for plant growth, that would include plants much like the ones that are depicted in this image here?
Yes.
All right. Now, just I'm going to be moving on to Exhibit B, which is a clearer version of this photograph. Could you please direct the court or direct the board to when this photograph was taken?
Yes, this was December 2nd of 2024.
All right. And the site violation notice was issued soon after?
Yes, sir.
All right. And looking at the photograph, could you say approximately how high the grasses are that are depicted in this image?
Not approximate. I can't say approximate. I wasn't the inspector that wrote the case.
Understood. Let me rephrase the question. Looking at the wall next to the grass that is depicted in this photograph, would you say that wall is taller than 10 inches?
Yes.
All right. Would you say that the grasses depicted are taller than 10 inches based off that wall?
Off the picture, yes.
All right. The city has no further questions for Inspector Banks at this time.
All right, Ms. Cohen, do you have any questions for the inspector?
No, I don't have questions.
Okay, all right, thank you. Any additional witnesses?
No additional witnesses.
Okay, Ms. Cohen, what information would you like to share with us?
So the gentleman, the witness mentioned in the text of the code violation that there's an exception for cultivated flowers and gardens. So this photo was taken in December, which is when the garden has gone dormant. And I'd like to show some photos of the garden in the spring. It's a cultivated flower garden, and it's of a style called a pollinator-friendly garden. So the point of it is to encourage beneficial insects, bees, birds, moths, all the things that we need to pollinate our planet. And our 35% of the crops that we eat are pollinated by pollinated insects. So that's the style of garden. So if I can share my screen and
yes,
show
please.
photos. Okay.
Please.
Sorry, give me one moment. Okay. Can you see this?
Not yet.
Oh. Okay. How about now?
Yes, we can see it now. Yes.
Okay. So this is the text of the thing that says that there's an exception for cultivated flowers and gardens. Here are some photos of my garden in the spring. I can name every single plant and flower that you see here. The ones on the right here that with the orange flowers, those are the ones that you see in the photo that from the violation. It's a cosmos flower. Bees love it. I have photos of bees eating from this later that I'll show you. Here's some more photos. Here are bouquets that I make from my garden. It's a point of joy. It's a hobby, and everything is like planned. It's not weeds. Here are seed packets. This is like my note keeping for where I planted things. So these were just photos that I took from my own records. And so this is more information. Like it's a pollinator garden. This includes bees and birds. As I said, it's like bees, the population of bees is on the decline. And part of that is because of climate change. Part of it is because of habitat loss. So, the goal is to make a nice place for these pollinators to live. And so a crucial part of habitat is, so there's bees. This is from my garden. Here's a little video of them buzzing on a plant.
Do you have any photographs at the time the inspection was taken?
I don't.
Okay.
There's a butterfly. I mean, that orange flower is the one you can sort of back to this one, the photo on the right, that is the plant that you see dormant in the photo from the inspection. So that's the big bushy one. So I want to just, another note about bees and pollinators is that they need places to exist in the winter. And so the best practices and recommended guidance is to leave the garden undisturbed throughout the winter. And it leaves a space for the bees to nest, and you leave the seeds on the plants and birds will eat them. And it's called overwintering your garden, and it's providing a place for these pollinators to nest and live so they can come to life in the spring.
Okay.
So this is from Penn State Extension. They have an agriculture program. This is a website they have that describes this technique, how to support our pollinators, insects, and birds during winter months. And from the text here, the guidance is leave some of the autumn leaves in the yard, leave the seed heads, save the stems. Here's also from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services website, same thing about winterizing your pollinator garden. Save the stems. Stems and twigs provide nesting sites for solitary bees and other insects. Hold off on pruning and snipping until late spring, or just let stems naturally decompose. So that's that's the reason the garden looks like the way it does in the photo that was taken on the day of the inspection. But, you know, it's all thoughtfully planned, even though it looks messy. It's like for the good of the environment. It's like, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now.
Okay.
Although I'd love to show you more photos of.
Now, I think we've seen, you've given us an adequate representation of the garden. Any cross-examination, Mr. Galutza?
Yes, just one question. May I have permission to share my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Cohen, just directing your attention to the city's Exhibit C, or apologies, Exhibit B. Is this a photograph of your home?
Yes.
And just to confirm, are there any flowers visible in this photograph?
No, because it's December and flowers don't grow in December. The frost kills them.
Understood. Thank you.
I also want to clarify something because I think it's unclear in the photo, but the stuff growing on the wall is growing down. It's a cascading plant. It's not growing up from the sidewalk in front of my house. It's cascading down. So I just want to, it's again, like it's part of the garden design, but yeah. So
and approximately how tall is that plant that is cascading down the side of the fence?
well, it's not, it has no height. Are you saying how long is it growing down?
Yeah, so the based off the photograph, the plant appears to be growing alongside this wall. So approximately how tall is the plant?
It's growing in the ground, which is the elevated zone. So it has no has no height. It's growing down. Is that what you're asking? It's not growing on the wall. It's growing in the ground, and it grows down.
I see. Okay. Thank you. The city has no further questions at this time.
Okay, Ms. Cohen, do you have any additional witnesses?
I don't.
Okay, did anyone on the panel have a question for Ms. Cohen? Yes.
Ms. Cohen, in the photograph that Mr. Guglielmo just showed, I beg your pardon for screwing up your name.
It's no trouble at all.
Do it all the time. There's what looks like decomposed leaves on the sidewalk. Are you telling us that that's part of the cultivated garden as well?
That isn't. I mean, that just needed to be cleaned up. Although they do suggest leaving leaves on the ground, but that's for the garden. That's separate.
Not the sidewalk.
No, but I
And
don't
those
know if
leaves
that
were on, and those leaves were on the sidewalk. Am I seeing that photograph correctly?
those leaves are on the sidewalk.
And the what looks like vines to me that are cascading down the wall. Do you know for a fact that there are any insects, bees, birds using that area for habitat?
I mean, I believe that there are, because the other stuff, they need a variety of, they need hollow stems, they need leaves and shade, they need sources of water. So like the things that are still alive provide moisture. So, you know, I believe so.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. If any final, Ms. Coleman, any additional information you'd like to share with us before we ask Mr. Galutza for a final argument on his side?
I guess I just want to like reemphasize that the code makes an exception for cultivated flowers and gardens, and this is like a very cared for, planted, intentional garden with flowers.
Thank you. Ms. Galutza?
Yes, just brief remarks. The city took this photograph on December 2nd of 2024 as part of a site violation notice. Site violation notices are issued based off the conditions that exist at the property at the specific moment in time in which the investigation occurs. Based upon the photographs that we have presented, there were no flowers visible at the time of the investigation. There would be no way of knowing that this was a cultivated garden if it truly is a cultivated garden. And based off of that, the city would request a city affirm of the violation.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Cohen, I do have one final question as a follow-up. Do you have any signs that are posted in your garden that would inform the public and your neighbors that this is a cultivated intentional garden?
No, I don't. I think when it's in bloom, it should be obvious. There's a bunch of flowers.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
there's a few months in the year when it's dormant and looks like this. But like if you walk down my block, everyone's yards have dead things in them. So it doesn't feel too out of place for me.
Okay.
And again,
Well,
it's
thank
like
you.
a short time of the year.
Thank you. We will now poll the board regarding HA 2025-002464, 5823 Ashland Avenue, Dana Cohen, appeal sustained.
City affirm.
Appeal sustained.
Appeal sustained.
Appeal sustained.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, you won your appeal.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to the next matter. Thank you for the witnesses. You excuse.
Thank you.
Moving to number 14 on today's list, appeal ending 001997 for 4057 Claridge Street, appellant Anna Marta. This one is noted as needing a Spanish interpreter who is going to be on the Zoom.
Okay, is the interpreter present? The Spanish interpreter, are you present?
Yes, I'm here on the line. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Please give us your name, your full name, please.
Yes, my name is Stephen Aubin, last name spelled Aubain, and interpreter ID is YM288.
Okay, sir, raise your right hand so that you may be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that you will faithfully translate between Spanish and English the proceedings regarding 4057 Claridge Street, Ana Marte?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you very much. So we will recall this matter. I need you to, of course, begin interpreting as soon as you do that.
Así que vamos a llamar el caso ahora a la línea.
Please read the matter in the record.
Así que 4057 Clarence Street, Ana Marte.
Recalling case 14, appeal ending 001997 for 4057 Claridge Street, appellant Anna Marta.
El caso 14, la apelación que termina en 001997 para 4057 Claridge Street, la apelante Ana Marta.
Ms. Marte, would you kindly raise your right hand to be sworn?
La señora Marta, si puede levantar la mano derecha para que le den el juramento.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you give today be the truth, so help you God?
Jura que el testimonio que dará el día de hoy será la verdad delante de Dios. Yes.
Thank you very much. Place your hand down.
Ya puede bajar la mano.
Okay. Who's representing the city?
Good afternoon, board members. This is Mari Aquino on behalf of the city.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Aquino, do you, oops.
Y María Aquino es la que está representando la ciudad.
Mr. Aquino, do you have a witness today?
Y señora Aquino tiene un testigo el día de hoy.
Yes, Inspector Jamal Tucker.
Sí, el inspector Jamal Tucker.
Inspector Tucker, if you kindly raise your right hand to be sworn.
Y ahora le van a hacer el juramento al inspector Tucker.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you give today be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Él aceptó el juramento.
Yes.
Y dijo que sí.
Okay, Ms. Aquino, please begin.
Inspector Tucker, could you please state your title for the record?
Inspector Tucker, si puede poner decirnos su nombre para el registro.
I'm a code inspector for the city of Philadelphia and the LSU liaison for the support unit.
Y
Code inspector as well.
un inspector de códigos en la ciudad de Filadelfia y para LSU, firmado por el departamento como un apoyo de la unidad e inspector de corte también.
And how long have you been with the department?
¿Cuánto tiempo has estado con el departamento?
3 years.
3 años.
And could you just briefly describe your responsibilities in this role?
Si brevemente me puede describir sus responsabilidades en este trabajo.
As a court inspector, I perform pre-court inspections for the department to see if they are in compliance or non-compliance.
Así que como un inspector de la corte, yo hago inspecciones para el departamento para ver si están en cumplimiento o no en cumplimiento.
And are you familiar with the property at 4057 Claridge Street?
¿Y está familiarizado con la propiedad de 4057 Clarence Street?
Yes.
Sí.
And did you have an opportunity to review the case file for this property?
¿Y ha tenido una oportunidad para repasar el archivo de caso para esta propiedad?
Yes.
Sí.
And are those records made and kept in regular course of business?
Y esos registros están guardados en el curso regular de negocios.
Yes.
Sí.
Did L&I perform an inspection of 4057 Claridge Street on April 25th, 2025?
Y LI hicieron una inspección de 4057 Clarence Street en abril 25 de 2025.
Yes.
Sí.
And was a notice of violation issued following that inspection?
Y una nota de violación fue dada siguiendo esa inspección.
Yes.
Sí.
Permission to share my screen?
Yes.
Y van a compartir la pantalla.
Inspector Tucker, do you recognize this document?
Inspector Tucker, ¿reconoce este documento?
Yes.
Sí.
And for the record, I'm displaying City Exhibit 1.
Y para el registro estamos poniendo la evidencia número 1 para la ciudad.
Inspector Tucker, what are we looking at?
¿Y qué es lo que estamos mirando?
We're looking at a violation notice in order to correct.
Una nota de violación y una orden para corregir.
And when was the notice issued?
¿Cuándo fue dada esta orden?
April 26, 2025.
Abril 26 del 2025.
And to whom was the notice issued?
¿Y a quién fue dada esta nota?
Antonio and Anna Marte.
Antonio y Ana Marte.
And could you please just briefly describe the violations that are cited on the notice?
Si brevemente me puede describir las violaciones que están citadas en la nota.
Yes, there's a violation for storage of combustible rubbish upon the property.
Y una violación de guardar combustible y basura en la propiedad.
And any other violations cited?
¿Y alguna otra violación citada?
Yes, there's exterior property and premises must be maintained and clean in a safe sanitary condition and free from any accumulation of rubbish or garbage.
Y que dice que la propiedad exterior y las partes de la propiedad tienen que estar mantenidas y limpiadas y seguras en condiciones sanitarias, libres de acumulaciones de basura.
And did the department take photographs at that April 2025 inspection?
Y el departamento tomó fotografías de la inspección dada en abril de 2025.
Yes.
Sí.
Displaying what's been previously marked City Exhibit 2.
Y estamos ahora poniendo la evidencia de la ciudad número 2.
Inspector Tucker, do you recognize this photograph?
Inspector Tucker, ¿usted reconoce esta propiedad?
Yes.
Sí.
And what is it?
¿Y qué es?
It is the property of 4057 Claridge Street.
Y es la propiedad de 4057 Clare Street.
And that's on that April 25th, 2025 inspection, correct?
Y eso fue en abril 25 de 2025 en esa inspección, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Yes. Sí.
And moving on to page 5 of the city exhibit packet.
Y ahora yendo para la página 5 del paquete de evidencias de la ciudad.
Inspector Tucker, do you recognize the photograph?
Inspector
Yes.
Tucker reconoce esta fotografía, contestó que sí.
Could you please describe for the record what's depicted in this photograph?
Sí puede describir para el registro lo que está enseñado en esta fotografía.
You have lots of chemicals, combustible chemicals, combustible cardboard, things of that nature all throughout the top of the porch area.
Así que hay muchos químicos que son combustibles, hay cartón y cosas de esa naturaleza a través de la parte de encima de la entrada de afuera.
So when you say combustible chemicals, could you give an example of some of the items you observed, some of the items that were depicted in this photograph that were present at the property on the date of the inspection?
I see motor oil
This-
canisters. Oh,
I'm sorry, this is the interpreter speaking. The connection kind of glitched, so would you please be able to repeat?
I'll restate the question. Inspector Tucker, could you please describe some of the specific items that are depicted in this photograph?
Inspector Tucker, si nos puede describir algunos de los artículos específicos que están enseñados en la fotografía.
yes, there are motor oil canisters. There are cleaning supplies with spray bottles. There are other plastic materials, things in the background. It just looks like storage. Lots of storage of things that's either rubbish or not, or combustible items.
Así que se ven que hay contenedores de aceite de motor, hay artículos de limpieza, botellas de spray, hay materiales de plástico, hay otras cosas que están en el fondo. Se ve que lo tienen como un lugar donde guardan cosas y puede ser o basura o puede ser artículos combustibles.
And did the department observe any aerosols on the property on the date of the inspection?
Y el departamento observó algún aerosol en la propiedad en la fecha de la inspección.
Yes.
Sí.
Directing your attention to page 6 of the city exhibit packet. If you could just briefly describe what's shown in this photograph.
Así que vamos a ir para la página 6 del paquete de evidencias de la ciudad. Brevemente, si nos puede describir lo que está demostrado en esta imagen.
Yes, once again, it looks like lots of storage, combustible storage, may or may not be trash, but I see aerosol cans on the back of the on top of it looks like a little shelf. And there's plastic, there's cardboard boxes, things of that nature, all which are considered combustible materials.
Así que de nuevo podemos ver que guardaron muchas cosas, puede ser cosas combustibles. Ahí podemos ver aerosoles en la parte de atrás y se ve que está en la parte de encima de de a donde ponen las cosas. Y hay plástico, hay cajas de cartón y cosas de esa naturaleza y eso se considera materiales combustibles.
And finally, Inspector Tucker, I'm displaying City Exhibit 3. Could you please tell us what we're looking at? Sorry, I'm going to rephrase. Is this,
This is the interpreter speaking. I apologize. I don't know if it's on my end or if it's on your end, but it glitches here and there sometimes.
okay. If you could just let us know when that happens.
Yes, I will.
Inspector Tucker, I'm displaying what's been marked City Exhibit 3. Is this a
Yes.
photograph?
No, go ahead.
Is this a photograph of the inspection conducted on February 21st, 2026?
Inspector Tucker, estamos ahora enseñando lo que está marcado como en la evidencia número 3. Y en esta foto, la fotografía, cuando tomaron esta fotografía en la inspección, eso fue en febrero 21 de 2026.
Yes.
Sí.
And please describe for the record the conditions that are depicted in the photograph.
Y por favor, poner en el registro las condiciones que están enseñadas en la fotografía.
More the same, same combustible items, some paint, that wasn't there before. Other materials, it still look like it's being used as storage, and just everything piled up over there. Mainly the cleaning materials and the combustible items, the flammables, chemicals.
Así que lo mismo, hay artículos combustibles, hay pintura, y otro tipo de materiales. Se ve que lo están utilizando como un almacén. Y vemos que hay cosas encima del otro, materiales de limpieza y otros materiales combustibles y flamables y químicos.
Thank you. No further questions for the witness.
Así que ya
Okay.
no hay más preguntas para el testigo.
All right, Ms. Marte, do you have any questions for the inspector based on what he said thus far?
Señora Marte, ¿usted tiene alguna pregunta para el inspector basado en lo que él dijo hasta ahora?
Pregunta no tengo, solamente pregunta no tengo, pero sí lo que quiero saber cuál es el material flamable.
So I don't have any questions, but I do want to know what are the materials that are flammable?
Okay, well, if you don't have any questions, we will allow the city to complete its presentations, then you can come back and present your case, okay?
Así que si no tiene más preguntas, nosotros vamos a terminar la parte de la ciudad con su presentación y se lo vamos a regresar para usted para que usted pueda presentar su caso.
Okay, but now you did say, and I believe this is probably to the inspector, is which materials were considered flammable?
Pero sí fue dicho, y podemos referir para atrás al inspector, los materiales que fueron considerados flamables.
Bueno, él dice que material flamable como lo que uno le echa ¿cómo se llama? Del carro, el galón que hay es para echarle al radiador del carro, eso no es nada flamable. Y los sprays son para echarle a las gomas del carro para darle brillo, como el Amoroy. Y las otras cosas son alimentos de plantas.
So,
Okay.
the cans that you see outside, some of them are to
Okay,
put in
not
the.
testimony. Please, what I'm asking you is, were you asking the inspector which items are considered flammable? Was that your question to the inspector?
Así que no es ahora para dar su testimonio. Si usted le estaba haciendo una pregunta, eso es lo que le están preguntando. Si tú le estás preguntando al inspector cuáles son los artículos que son flamables o considerados flamables.
Correcto.
That's correct.
Okay, Inspector, which items based on this image were you describing as flammable?
Inspector, ¿cuáles son los artículos basados en esta imagen que usted describiría que son flamables?
The items are the cardboard, they're combustible. I don't know exactly which chemicals are considered flammable in that sense, as far as other than the aerosol cans. But if they're cleaning materials, a lot of those things normally have agents in them that can cause fire or that will go up in flames if a fire is set near them.
Okay.
Así como el cartón es considerado combustible y no sé exactamente los químicos que son considerados flamables en ese sentido, pero así hay latas de aerosol. También hay materiales de limpieza, y muchos de esos materiales de limpieza tienen agentes que pueden causar fuegos o puede prenderse un incendio si un fuego está alrededor de ellos.
Okay. Any additional questions, ma'am?
¿Alguna pregunta adicional, señora?
No.
No.
Okay. Any additional witnesses?
¿Algún testigo
additional-
adicional?
No additional witnesses. May I just ask a couple more questions, my witness?
Yes.
Inspector,
Así que no hay testigos adicionales, pero le van a hacer más preguntas al testigo.
Inspector Tucker, you testified that you observed aerosol cans and did the department observe a tire degreaser on the premises?
Well, yeah, there was.
Wait.
Así que este inspector, nosotros nosotros pudimos ver o testificó que vio latas de aerosol. Y el departamento también observó que había desengrasante de llantas en la propiedad.
Yes, there was tire degrease, sir, along with motor oil, as I said in the first picture.
Sí, había desengrasante de llantas y también aceite de motor.
No further questions.
Ya no hay más preguntas.
Okay. All right, Ms. Marte, this is your opportunity now to present your defense. So what do you want to tell us about what we saw?
Así que, señora Marte, esta es su oportunidad ahora para presentar su defensa. ¿Qué es lo que nos quiere decir a nosotros acerca de lo que vimos?
If I may briefly, Board Chair, Miss Marte did share photographs with me that I'm happy to display if
Okay,
upon request.
so you have them.
I do.
Okay.
Así que miembros de la Junta, también la señora Marte compartió fotografías conmigo que estaría feliz para demostrarlas.
Okay, Ms. Marte, your turn to share with us what you'd like us to hear.
Así que, señora Marte, ahora es su turno para compartir con nosotros lo que usted quiere que nosotros escuchemos.
Sí, las últimas fotos que yo envié, para que vean cómo está el lugar,
So I
pero
sent,
al mismo tiempo, okay.
so I sent in the last picture so that you could see how the premises look.
Al mismo tiempo decirle, por ejemplo, el cartón que él menciona en la foto, los reciclajes se sacan para que la ciudad, o sea, el camión de la basura pasa los martes por allá. Entonces,
So,
tiene que haber cartón, o sea, todo el reciclaje tiene que estar ahí para poder sacarlo los lunes en la noche.
so the cardboard that the inspector was mentioning, every Tuesday there is a recycling truck that comes by for the community. So that's why we take it out at least on Monday night so that it could be taken out on Tuesday.
Y los químicos que él dice que son flamables, los químicos son flamables, pues lo dicen en el letrero que tienen. Y ningún pote de eso dice que es flamable, porque ahí lo que, como le dije, están alimentos para las plantas y lo que uno le echa, el coolant que uno le echa al radiador del carro.
So, and regarding chemicals that are flammable, most of these chemicals, they would be mentioned in the signs of the bottles or the containers. But I didn't see anything flammable there. There's just food for the plants and a coolant for the radiator.
Y los galones que él vio de pintura, pues son residuos de la casa se estaba pintando recientemente y se sacaron para los residuos para ponerlo en la basura el siguiente martes.
And regarding the paint cans that were seen outside, we had just finished painting the inside of the house and we had put them outside so that they could get picked up the following Tuesday for the recycling.
Ma'am, what is this image, this photograph showing us? You wanted to show photographs. What is this one about?
Así que, señora, ¿cuál es esta imagen que nos quiere demostrar? ¿Qué nos quiere demostrar con esta imagen?
Con esta,
Ujú.
que ya no está la foto, por ejemplo, cuando tiraron en abril, se estaba sacando muchas cosas de la casa para ponerla cuando el camión viniera.
So it's just showing the difference because in April, there was a lot of trash that was taken outside that we were taking outside from the home so it could be taken by recycling. And now we're showing it how it looks now.
Tenemos más fotos también, puede enseñar las otras fotos.
And we have more pictures if you want to see more pictures.
Okay, as we bring the photos up, I need you to tell us what we're seeing so we understand what it is that we're looking at, okay?
Así que al poner las otras fotos, yo quiero que usted me mencione lo que estamos viendo para que nosotros tengamos una idea de qué estamos viendo.
Ok, ahí está el frente de la casa, el front de, como le dicen.
Oh, also, one other thing, if you could tell us the date that these were taken and who took them.
Así que si nos puede también mencionar la fecha de cuando tomaron estas imágenes y quién las tomó.
Sí, la tomamos mi hijo y yo el día que fue el inspector, que fue el sábado.
And this is the interpreter speaking. I don't know if it glitched, but I didn't hear a response.
El sábado 21.
So Saturday the 21st.
Of what date, what month and year? 21st of what year?
Así que el 21 de qué mes y qué año.
El sábado 21 de febrero de ahora, de este año, del 2026, el mismo día que fue el inspector de la última foto que él enseñó.
So it's for February 21st of 2026, and it's the same date that the inspector came for the last pictures.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Puede enseñar algunas otras fotos.
And you can show the rest of the pictures.
Ahí, así está el frente.
That's how the front looks.
Esos son los tarros de las flores que ahora mismo no hay flores.
So those are just like the where the flowers used to be, but right now there isn't any flowers.
Ahí hay un mueble, está la piscina cerrada,
There's furniture enclosed pool
el cubo del reciclaje,
and the bucket of recycling.
ahí está la sal de nieve, el salvavidas cuando usamos cuando la niña, cuando abrimos la piscina.
So the snow salt and then the life vest for the child whenever she goes in the pool.
La sal de la nieve. Ahí tenemos los alimentos de las flores, de las plantas cuando están vivas.
And then we also have the nutrients for the plants whenever they're
eso-
alive.
Eso puede ser de los químicos que él mencione y eso no tiene ningún nada flamable.
And I don't know if that's the chemicals that he's mentioning, but there's nothing flammable in them.
Y antifreeze, coolant, que se le echa al carro.
And
Y
then
sal, ahí hay sal también. Se ve en esa foto sal para la nieve.
so antifreeze to put it or coolant to put in the vehicle, and then salt for the snow.
Y igual ahí eso es spray para echarle para limpiar las gomas del carro. Lo que
Then
dicen Amoroy.
that's a spray to clean the tires.
Eso es lo que pienso que él dice que son químicos flamables, que en ningún sitio dice que son flamables de la escritura que tiene el pote.
And that's what I think he considers the flammable chemicals, but in the containers, it doesn't mention or say anything about them being flammable.
Y ahí se ve la escoba, el recogedor.
And there is the broom.
Wait till she finishes, then you can cross-examine. Any additional photographs? Yeah.
¿Alguna foto adicional?
Esa es como se ve el lugar donde se veía las basuras que se vieron en las fotos que él mostró del 25 de abril.
So now this is how it looks currently, and is different than how it looked in the previous pictures where the trash was outside.
Y ahí se ve completo.
And there you can see a full image.
Anything else?
¿Alguna otra cosa?
No, porque creo que eso es todo, que se está viendo con evidencia que no hay esa cuestión. se está viendo con evidencia todas las fotos. Si
So-
quieren, pueden enviar al inspector de nuevo para que él vea.
So no, I think that now I'm showing all the evidence that all those things that were in question are not there. And if you want, you could send the inspector again so that he could see for himself.
Okay, any cross-examination?
No
Alguna-
cross-examination.
No hay examinación de cruce.
So you don't have any questions for,
I don't.
okay. Ma'am, anyone else have any questions for the appellant, Ms. Martin?
I have a quick question. Inspector, you had a chance to see the photographs that were offered up by the appellant, right?
Así que, inspector, usted tuvo una oportunidad para ver las fotos que fueron ofrecidas por la apelante, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Sí.
Do any of those photographs relative to the violations that were cited represent compliance?
Y algunas de esas fotografías relativamente con lo que fueron las violaciones de lo que fue citado, ¿vemos algún cumplimiento representado?
No.
No.
For the benefit of the appellant, do you remember what was still out of compliance at that point that you can instruct her about?
Y para el beneficio del apelante, usted se puede recordar de qué cosas todavía no están en cumplimiento que nos pudiera señalar para enseñarle a ella.
Yes, the chemicals are still present on the front property, which can cause combustible fire, anything like that.
Los químicos todavía están al frente de la propiedad que son combustibles y pueden causar un fuego.
Last question, I promise. Chemicals that you're speaking of, would that be the fluids that are used for the vehicle?
Y los químicos que usted se está refiriendo, ¿esos serían los líquidos que lo utiliza para el vehículo?
There's the fluids that was used for the vehicle and the other chemicals as well.
Los líquidos utilizados para el vehículo y los otros químicos también.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Ms. Marte, one question for you. All the items that were shown at the rear of your house and some of the things at the front of your house, why aren't those things stored indoors or in a cabinet?
Así que, señora Marte, las cosas que fueron demostradas afuera de la parte de atrás del lugar o en la parte de frente, ¿por qué esas cosas no están guardadas en un gabinete adentro?
Bueno, porque se me hace más fácil cogerlo cuando vamos a limpiar los carros en el frente y eso.
Because it's easier to grab whenever we're cleaning the vehicles in the front of the house.
Okay. Did you or anyone else call the inspector and ask them what you needed to do to comply with the code?
¿Y usted o alguna otra persona llamó al inspector para preguntarle qué necesitaba hacer para estar en cumplimiento con el código?
No,
No.
Okay, why not?
¿Y por qué no?
porque él fue el sábado y yo le dije que tenía este hearing hoy, pero no me dijeron más nada.
Because he came on Saturday and I told him that we had the hearing today, but I didn't hear anything else.
Well, if you had called them when you got the violation notice, it may not have needed a hearing.
Si le hubiera llamado cuando recibió la nota de violación, quizás no hubiera tenido que ir para esta audiencia.
Sí, cuando recibimos la nota de violación en abril, no me recuerdo de la de abril, vinimos aquí, no aquí, al otro edificio y nos dijeron que íbamos a recibir una llamada que nunca recibimos.
So whenever we received the first notice in April, we came to not this building, but the other building, and they told us that we are going to receive a call that we never got.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Anyone else have any questions?
Así que gracias. ¿Alguna otra persona tiene preguntas?
So I apologize to Inspector Tucker, but I was a bit confused. Which photographs were the rear of the property?
Y disculpa, Inspector Tucker, estaba un poco confundida. ¿Cuáles son las fotografías de la parte de atrás de la propiedad?
Yeah, I didn't see any pictures of the rear. I didn't take photos of the rear property.
Yo
So
no
all
tomé
of your,
fotos de la parte de atrás de la propiedad.
so all of your photographs were taken of the front patio, is that correct?
Y las fotografías entonces son de el patio del frente, ¿correcto?
Yes.
And in the photographs that the appellant presented, those were all of the front patio as well, were they not?
Y las fotografías que presentó la apelante, todo eso eran fotos de la parte del frente de la entrada también, ¿o no?
I believe so.
Yo creo que sí.
Thank you very much.
Would you
Gracias.
mind, Mr. Keno, the photographs that were showing with the life jacket? Would you put one of those up, please?
Así que la fotografía que demuestra el salvavidas, si lo puede poner en la pantalla, por favor.
That's what we Okay, sir, is this the front of the house or the rear of the house?
Y señor, ¿esta es la parte del frente o la parte de atrás de la casa?
I believe that's the front.
Creo
Okay.
que esa es la parte del frente.
Ms. Marte, is this the front of your house or the rear of your house?
Señora Marte, ¿esta es la parte del frente o parte de atrás de la casa?
La del frente.
The front.
Okay, do you have any additional photos of the front that are wider view, not so much of a close-up?
¿Y tiene fotos o imágenes de la parte del frente que no están tan de cerca?
Okay, and that's the wider view that you have. You don't have anything from the street, I believe.
Así que este es la más de lejos que tiene o no tiene una de la calle.
Sí, hay una.
Yes, there is one.
Hay varias.
Board
There's a
Chair,
couple of them like that.
this is Mari on behalf of the city. I'm gonna stop sharing. Those are the photos that were provided by the appellant. I can share some photographs taken by the department during an inspection with a broader view of the
Yeah.
property if you would like to see.
Así que esas fueron las fotos dadas por el apelante, pero yo puedo compartir fotografías que fueron dadas por el departamento durante la inspección.
Mira esa. La de lejos. Y esa.
Actually, there's some in the utility. Yeah, like
Mira
this one. This, I can do this one, yeah. Okay.
de lejos.
Chairman Woodson,
Yes.
the appellant did submit other photographs. I don't know if council has them that do show the front that are in the exhibits.
Okay.
Así que
I just was asking for a wider view that says from the street level that will show the front. If you have a number, you can share them. Okay, but this doesn't show the ground level where the other items were stored.
Okay.
sí que no enseña el nivel.
That's what I'm trying to understand because that image there from this looks like for the rear of the house that I'm having difficulty understanding that.
Does that help?
Yeah, that's the front of the property, correct? Yes.
Y esa es la parte de frente de la propiedad, ¿correcto?
This photograph was submitted by the appellant.
Okay. Now, the issue, where was the life jacket?
¿Y a dónde es que está el
Previous
salvavidas?
photos.
¿Dónde es que está el salvavidas guindando que estaba en la foto previa?
Miss Marte?
Señora Marte.
Está al lado, detrás de la mesita que está cerrada.
So it's behind that table that is closed.
Okay, now I understand. I got it.
Sí,
I'm fine. No, I'm
ahora
good. I'm
entiendo.
good.
It's another one.
Atrás.
Okay, I'm fine.
Sí, ya
Thank
entiendo.
you. Okay, anything else from anyone?
¿Alguna otra cosa?
Okay, Ms. Marte, any final comments you'd like to make to help us before we make a decision?
Y señora Marte, ¿algún último comentario que quisiera darnos antes de tomar una decisión?
Okay, but I do ask this of you. the cleaning supplies for tires, interior cleaning for cars. Is that just for your cars or you do it for someone else, the other people, for pay?
Así que y tengo esta otra pregunta para usted. Los artículos de limpieza sea de las llantas o de los vehículos, todos los productos que tiene para los vehículos, ¿eso es para el uso propio de ustedes o para otras personas donde le pagan?
No, 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 eso es de nosotros, de mi esposo y el mío y de mi hijo.
So no, that's for the use of my husband, my son, and myself.
Just for your personal vehicles?
Así que para sus vehículos personales.
Ajá, sí.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Ms. Aquino, any closing argument?
Very brief closing remarks. So the board heard testimony from Inspector Tucker and saw photographs showing known combustible materials and an accumulation of materials that appellant herself described as trash. And I think it's
As-
noteworthy as well that, I'm so
Así
sorry.
que, hablando la señora Caino, y sus argumentos de cierre, dando unos comentarios breves, la Junta escuchó los testimonios del inspector Tucker, en donde pudieron ver las fotografías que demuestran combustibles y materiales y acumulación de otros materiales que la apelante ella misma describió como basura, y es algo que debemos de tomar en nota también.
And it's noteworthy as well that appellant's photographs show a fire pit that appears to be ignited.
Y también deberíamos de tomar nota que la fotografía de la apelante demuestran un lugar donde tienen fuegos pequeños y ahí aparece que en un momento fue encendido.
So with that before the board, the city requests a finding of city affirm.
Y con eso delante de la Junta nosotros pedimos que la ciudad afirme.
Okay, Ms. Marde, forgive me, but I need to ask you this one additional question. Is there any reason why you could not store the materials that you use on a regular basis other than the trash? The trash is understood. Other than why you could not store those items inside your residence?
Y señora Marte, y disculpa, pero le necesito hacer esta pregunta adicional. ¿Hay alguna razón por la cual usted no puede guardar los materiales que utiliza a base diaria? No estamos hablando de la basura, pero los otros materiales, ¿no hay manera que usted los pueda guardar dentro de la residencia?
Sí, claro que sí.
So I could.
Okay, thank you. If there's nothing
Gracias.
else from anyone, we will now poll the board.
Así que si no hay nada más de alguien, vamos entonces a tomar el voto de la Junta.
HA 2025-001997.
Así que el HA 2025-001997.
4057 Claridge Street, Anna Marte.
Y 4057 Claridge Street, Ana Marte.
Each of us will vote.
Y todos vamos a tomar un voto.
City affirm.
Ciudad afirma.
City affirm.
Ciudad afirma.
City affirmed.
Ciudad afirma.
City affirmed.
Ciudad afirma.
City affirms.
Ciudad afirma.
Thank you. Ma'am, the unanimous vote is city affirm, which means you lost your appeal.
Así que, señora, el voto unánime es que fue afirmado por la ciudad. Eso significa que usted perdió su apelación.
Now, you may appeal this decision. If you need information as to how to do that, call the administrator's office and someone there will explain what you will need to do to appeal our decision.
Así que usted puede apelar la decisión. Si necesita información de cómo puede hacer eso, puede llamar a la oficina del administrador y alguien ahí le puede explicar cómo puede proceder con una apelación de nuestra decisión.
Ok, ¿y la decisión la toman hoy o me la envían por correo?
So, was the decision already made or will they send it through the mail?
The decision has been made. You will receive a letter in the mail that confirms the decision that we just made today.
Así que ya tomaron la decisión y usted va a recibir una carta por correo que confirma la decisión que nosotros ya tomamos el día de hoy.
Ok, perfecto.
All right, perfect.
Thank you, everyone. The witnesses are excused. Have a good day.
Así que gracias, los testigos ya se pueden excusar. This is the interpreter speaking. Is there another matter that requires a Spanish interpreter?
I believe so. Just one moment. We'll confirm it with you in a moment.
The other case that needed a Spanish interpreter actually had a settlement agreement, so we should be all set. He should be excused.
Okay, I've been informed that we have settled the other matter, so you excuse, sir.
All right, thank you for using the service interpreter disconnecting.
Yeah, Mr. Johnson, you have a question?
Yes, I hate to interrupt the board, but it's come to my attention that there was a case that was listed as moot that was listed as such in error. And I would ask that the case be, that decision be vacated and relisted.
Which matter is that?
HA 2025-001502, number 8 on the list, 202 East Girard Avenue. And
Okay,
I don't believe that Mr. Walton appeared here today. I have not been in contact with him.
Okay, are you representing the city in this matter?
Yes.
Okay, so this matter is not moot, and you're
No.
asking us to vacate our previous decision. Oh,
Yes.
well, actually, it was read into the record by one of your colleagues.
Mr.
so-
Kelly, yes.
So we'll recall the case. How is that?
Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
This is case number 8 on today's list, appeal ending 001502 for 202 East Girard Ave, appellant Gregory Walton.
Who's representing the city?
Christopher Johns for the city of Philadelphia.
Okay, Mr. Gregory Walton, are you present? Mr. Gregory Walton. Anyone else present representing the interests of 202 East Girard Avenue? Anyone present? No one is responding. Let's confirm service.
Appellants in this matter listed 13420 Kelvin Ave, Philadelphia, PA on their appeal application. Notice of today's hearing was sent to that same mailing address on January 8th, 2026.
With no response, Mr. Johnson, what's your pleasure?
Should be dismissed as failure to appear.
Thank you. What time do we have, Ms. Penn?
2:42 p.m.
2:42 p.m. We will poll the board regarding HA 2025-001-502, 202 East Girard Avenue, Gregory Walton. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 Dismissed, failure to appear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Probably should say the other decision was vacated since it was entered into the. record.
okay. Please note for the record that the previous decision noted earlier today is vacated regarding HA 2025-001-502, 202 East Girard Avenue.
And it was properly then dismissed for failure to appear.
Yes, that was that vote,
Yes.
yes. Okay. All right, next matter?
Moving to 17 on today's list, appeal ending 002009 for 700 West Indiana Ave, appellant Adalberto Mrs. Mieses.
Who's representing the city? Who's representing the city regarding number 17, 700 West Indiana Avenue?
I believe that's Ms. Aquino. Did she step out the room?
Yes.
Can we hold that one and call it?
Well, she's coming back in.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mr. Keno, do we need to pass this matter or
I'm-
are you
I'm s-
prepared?
I had stepped out of the
Yes,
room. What matter are we on?
700 West Indiana Avenue.
And this is Maria Aquino on behalf of the city. Is the appellant present?
We don't know yet. We didn't
Okay.
call him yet.
Sorry.
Okay,
Please, yeah, thank you.
okay. Adalberto Mieses, Mieses. Adalberto Mieses. My apologies, sir, if you're present. Is anyone present representing the interests of 700 West Indiana Avenue? Okay, no one is responding. Let's confirm service.
Appellants in this matter listed 700 West Indiana Ave, Philadelphia, PA on their appeal application. Notice of today's hearing was sent to that same mailing address on January 8th, 2026.
Okay, no one's responding. Mr. Keno, what is your pleasure?
The city would request that the appeal be dismissed for failure to appear.
Okay, what time do we have?
2:45 p.m.
2:45 p.m. We will poll the board regarding HA 2025-002009, 700 West Indiana Avenue. Alberto Mieses. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 Dismissed failure to appear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And that does conclude my matters for today.
It does? Okay.
Thank
Have
you.
a good, you excuse. Have a good afternoon. What's that next matter?
Yep, moving to 51 on today's list, which I believe they were able to work out a settlement agreement for. That is appeal ending 002356 for 3149 North Stillman Street. Appellant Felix Lohidat. I'm going to
Okay.
spell that Lohidiajat.
Okay, who's representing the city?
Good afternoon, members of the board. Jim Kelly, Kelly, on behalf of the city.
Okay, and is there a settlement in this matter?
Yes, there is. I'm also not 100% sure on how to pronounce his last name, but the appellant is here. We just had a chance to speak in a breakout room. So I sent him the agreement and I think I just received it back about a minute ago. So this is a city affirm with it's a fine for a very specific amount of money. I just want to make sure I get it correctly. $209.48 fine.
20948, fine. Okay, city affirmed. This is settled. Mr. Felix, do you confirm that you agree with that stated on the record?
Yes.
Okay, thank you
I
very
agree.
much.
I'll forward that to the board in a moment. I just received it back.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. That concludes this matter. Witnesses are excused. Mr. Felix, you excuse.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye.
Okay, our next matter.
That should be number 53 on today's list. Appeal ending 002528 for 4307 Potter Street. Appellant Kiera Figueroa Vega. She is also the appellant for number 54.
Okay, who's representing the city in those matters?
Me. Good afternoon, members of the board. Can you hear me?
Yes. Just put your name on the record, please.
And on behalf of the city,
We didn't get all of that for some reason. Your mic didn't pick it up.
Lee Bagelman on behalf of the city.
Thank you. Okay, is Kiara Figueroa Vega present?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Ms. Vega, raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you give today be the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And before we proceed, Ms. Vega, is your name the only name on the deed to 4307 Potter Street?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bakerman, do you have a witness?
I do. Inspector Monty from the Department of License and Inspections. I believe he's on Zoom.
Okay, Mrs. Stephen Monte, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to help you God?
I do.
Okay, thank you. Now, procedurally, just want to confirm something. We have two different violations.
Yes.
And both noting that permit is the principal reason for the violation. So what happened?
Yes, I was gonna raise that issue preliminarily. The second violation was issued in error as a duplicate. They're the same violation. The department today has closed the violation associated with appeal number 54 on the list.
Okay, read that one in completely so we can have a clear record.
Sure. I'm reading in appeal number 54 on the list. That's appeal number ending 2531, address 4307 Potter Street. Appellant Kiara Figueroa Vega. I think we can call that moot because the case file is completely closed.
Okay, thank you. Alrighty, so let's deal with item number 53 then.
Yes. Good afternoon, Inspector Monty.
Good afternoon.
Are you familiar with the property located at Well, first, state your name for the record and where you're employed.
Inspector Stephen Monte, Monte. I'm employed by the City of Philadelphia within the Department of Licenses and Inspections.
Are you familiar with the property located at 4307 Potter Street?
Yes, I am.
Have you inspected this property personally?
Yes, I have.
When was that inspection?
3 days or Saturday.
Okay. In addition to personally inspecting the property, have you reviewed the department's records as to this property?
Yes, I have.
Are those records stored on the city's Eclipse system?
Yes, they are.
Are those records kept in the ordinary course of the department's business?
Yes.
If I showed you documents from the city's records as to this property, would you recognize them?
Yes, I would.
Okay. With the board's permission, I'm going to share my screen.
Yes, please.
Can you see my screen, Inspector Monte?
Yes, I can.
What is this document?
This is a violation notice in order to correct. This notice was issued on 6/7/2025.
And what's the property in violation?
It is 4307 Potter Street.
And was how many violations are listed in this violation notice?
There's only one zoning violation issued for this NOV.
Can you explain the violation listed here?
Yes, the violation was written for lack of a zoning permit due to a fence over 4 foot but under 6 foot installed onto the front of this property in question.
Okay, you said that you gave some dimensions over 4 feet but less than 6 feet. What's the significance of those dimensions?
So a fence under 4 foot would not require zoning approval. A fence over 6 foot would require zoning approval and a building permit.
But if a fence between 4 feet and 6 feet in the front yard of a property, that just requires a zoning permit?
That is correct. Anytime you were to modify the exterior portion of your structure or property, you would need zoning approval.
I'm gonna scroll down. That was what I previously marked as City Exhibit 1. I'm gonna scroll to what I previously marked as City Exhibit 2. Can you identify this document for the board, Inspector Monte?
Before you do that, can you change the orientation of that? Can you
Sure.
turn it clockwise so we can? Yes, thank you.
Inspector Monte, can you identify this image?
Yes, this is the front of the property in question, directly behind that white vinyl fence. That white vinyl fence is why the violation was written.
And this is the front of the property, 4307 Potter Street?
That is correct.
I'm gonna scroll to what I previously marked as City Exhibit 3. Did you take, oh, sorry, moment. Did you take this photograph, Inspector Monte?
Yes, I did.
And it's dated February 21st, 2026?
That is correct.
And does property remain in violation as of your last inspection?
Yes, it does. I also checked it this morning, and there's no zoning permits issued at this time.
You said no zoning permits issued. Have there been any applications submitted for zoning approval?
To be honest, I do not recall.
And finally, is this another picture you took on February 21st, 2026?
Yes, it is. Just another view, more of a side view, showing that the front yard is enclosed.
Great. I'm going to scroll to what I previously marked as City Exhibit 3. To the best of your knowledge, is this what's depicted here? Is this from the Department of License and Inspections website?
Yes, it is.
And does the Department of Licenses and Inspections website confirm that a fence between 4 feet and 6 feet in the front yard requires a zoning permit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I have no further questions for Inspector Monte.
Okay, Ms. Vega, do you have any questions for Mr. Monte?
No,
Did you say no?
no.
Okay. Do Mr. Monte, what was the dimension of that fence, the height of the fence?
It's the fence is approximately 6 foot in height, the vinyl fence.
It's a 6-foot fence? Okay. Thank you.
Nothing further from the city.
I didn't hear you tell him that. That's why.
Okay. Alrighty. Any additional witnesses, Mr. Begelman?
No, nothing else from the city.
Okay. All right, Ms. Vega, your opportunity to explain to us your understanding of what's happening here?
Yes. The reason that I ended up installing that white fence was because when I purchased a home in November of 2024, the fence that it had, it was falling apart. There was pieces missing to the fence, and I have a dog that's quite large, and he's a little on the aggressive side. So if he sees people, he tends to kind of launch at them and stand on two legs and bark and stuff like that. So for the public safety and for mine, so I don't get sued or something like that for my dog jumping over that short fence that was there and biting someone, I had to install something where it's tall enough for him not to see over and for him not to see what's on the other side. I can share my screen and show a picture of what it looked like before that white fence that I put down was
Sure.
there.
Okay.
I'm trying to share the screen, but I'm not seeing the option to do that.
Jokes.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yes, I'm trying to. Can you see?
No.
Are you able to see now?
Well, we see your phone, but we don't see an image.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, this is what the fence looked like before. You see there's like little
Okay.
there's pieces missing to it. On the other side, you can't really see too well. Um, on this side, all the way to the right, that part of the gates, they were falling over to the other property next door. So that's the reason why I took all of that out and I installed these white panels. As you can see, that's what it looks like now on the inside as well. These are the two dogs that I have. They're
Okay,
quite
wait a
large.
minute. Before you go back to the image, previous image,
This one?
is that the front yard now with the pool in it?
Yes. Well, the pool's not there right now. That was in the summertime, but that's what it does look like
Okay.
on the
All right.
inside.
Okay, all right. Any cross-examination, Mr. Begelman?
No cross.
Okay. All right. Anyone else have any questions? Yes.
Ms. Vega, do you have a backyard to your property?
No, I don't have a backyard. Though what's in the back is just the parking that I have.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay. And I guess I would ask this, ma'am, did the person who installed it for you, did you ask about permits and that sort of thing?
Yes, I did. He said that we really didn't need one because it's not like it's not higher than 6 foot and that there was no how you call it, no cement needed
No foundations?
Yeah,
Now, did you give that person the violation notice that you got?
I showed it to him and he was like, well, honestly, I didn't think that we needed the permit for that. And I myself didn't know. I'm not, I didn't know
No,
that.
no. That's why I asked you to contractor.
It wasn't a contractor. It was a family friend and he does like
Okay.
that.
Well, if he's doing that kind of work, he's a contractor. He should be licensed, but that's a different discussion.
Okay.
All right. Anything from anyone else? Okay. We will now poll the board. Well, before I do that, I should have asked Ms. Vega, do you have any final comments you'd like to make that would help us make a decision?
No, that's pretty much it. That's just why the fence is there, is for the public.
Okay. Mr. Vega, any final argument?
Very briefly, I think Ms. Vega stated some perfectly valid reasons for wanting a fence in her front yard. However, the code is clear. The Department of L&I's website is clear. A fence constructed in the front yard of one's property that's between 4 feet and 6 feet requires a zoning permit. There's no defense or any real argument presented that should lead to the board sustaining the appeal today. So the city asks that the board affirm the violation that was issued.
Okay, thank you very much. We will now poll the board regarding HA 2025-002528, 4307 Potter Street, Kiara Figueroa Vega. City affirmed.
City affirmed.
City affirmed.
City affirmed.
City affirmed.
Ms. Vega, the unanimous vote is city affirmed, which means you lost your appeal. You may appeal our decision. If you need information as to how to do that, call the office at the administrator's office. That number will be in the letter that you should receive in the mail shortly after this meeting, and they will tell you what you need to do to appeal our decision. Thank you very much. The witnesses are excused. That concludes this matter.
Really quick for the office's clarification, Mr. Bagelman, I just want to
Yes.
confirm which of those violations was open, because when I pulled them up, it's opposite of what you said. The violation for 54 is still open and the violation for 53 is closed.
Give me one moment. I think that is correct. I apologize.
Okay.
So
no
it's
Okay, we'll need to correct the record then. So if you could read the proper.
I'm going to start with 53. That's the one where the violation is appearing closed in the system. So 53 is appeal ending 002528 for 4307 Potter Street, appellant Kiara Figueroa Vega. That one should be moot. And case 54, appeal ending 002531, same address, 4307 Potter Street, same appellant, Kiara Figueroa Vega. That one should be a city affirmed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, what's our next matter?
That should move us to number 56 on today's list, appeal ending 004944 for 826 Winwood Road, appellant Diane Davis. This was an emergency appeal relisted from January 27th, 2026.
Okay, who's representing the city?
Good afternoon. Alana Larson for the city.
Good afternoon. Diane Davis, are you present? Diane Davis, are you present? Anyone present representing the interests of 826 Winwood Road? Anyone present representing the interests of 826 Winwood Road? Okay, no one's responding. Would we please confirm service?
Appellants in this matter listed 826 Winwood Road, Philadelphia, PA on their appeal application. Notice of today's hearing was sent to that same mailing address on January 30th, 2026, along with an email from the office when those cases got relisted due to the storm.
Okay. Ms. Larson, there's no response. What is your pleasure?
The city would ask for the case to be dismissed for failure to appear.
Okay, what time do we have?
3:05 PM.
3:05 PM. We will now poll the board regarding HA 2025-004944, 826 Winwood Road. Diane Davis, this matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 Dismissed, failure to appear.
Thank you very much. Do we have any remaining items that need to be addressed today?
I believe the last one on our list is case number 21, the one that was moved to the zoning board. And we just had to read the conclusion for the Blur matter on the record today. So that is case number 21, appeal ending 002034 for 114 North Beechwood Street, appellant Gail Prey, represented by attorney Thomas Kenny. This was listed in error.
Okay, thank you very much. Does that conclude our hearing for today?
That does conclude our hearings for today.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Sherelle Alford, I think I see you listed today. We're off the record, by the way. We're off the record. Thank you, everyone, for your participation. Ms. Alford.
This is case number 31 on today's list, appeal ending 002119 for 2326 Masher Street, appellant Aldino Garcia. This appeal was withdrawn by the appellant.
Thank you very much. I think that concludes our matters for today. Everyone have a good afternoon.